So I figured I'd do a quick video on how to get the shaft out of MotorGuide trolling motor, the foot version, cable driven. So the first thing you need to do is take the screws out of the bottom of this, and then this thing will come up. Okay. Then you'll have to cut the wires and remember where everything goes. There's really not that many wires, but write it down if you don't know. And then what you'll have to do, excuse me, is lower this collar so you can push the main shaft up into the deal. You cut the wires down in here. You undo this collar to lower it down to gain access. Then your drive gear here will unthread from here, and it has a Allen key lock nut. So you undo that Allen key, and then you'll unscrew it from here. Then this whole assembly will drop down, and then you can replace whatever you want. Now on mine, I had a broken cup, and I didn't want it to fall apart, so I bought the upgraded bearing, which is a metal one, off of eBay. And you know, it's a 41 bearing versus like the 15 bearing cage. That way this cup doesn't break, and then you can readjust everything. You'll have to take these 6 screws out of here to remove this plate, and then that will release this gear mechanism. That's the cable drive that goes in and out to rotate the gear that's on top of the assembly. I have not put it back together yet, obviously, but it's really a pretty simple job. I think the key to getting it apart that confused me was lowering this collar to make room to push this shaft up in order to get this off. And then you'll have, you know, an inner bearing that sits in here. That'll seat back down, and then you'll use this adjustment. And that's about it, you know. 3 bolts on the bottom of this, 6 little plastic screws to get the cap off, to release the gear from the foot pedal, you know. Then, yeah, lower the collar, undo the lock nut on your gear, unthread it. I was able to get mine off my hand, but I'm sure if you had to grab it with a pair of pliers, you can do that. And then that is about it, and it'll all go back together the way it came apart.